Hello everybody, happy Mass Monday. Miss Jackie Russell here and welcome to my channel. And are you having your coffee this morning? How was your weekend? Mine was pretty good. I'm going to put on some Merit lip gloss. I got this out of the Allure and it's just a clear. But I'm going to moisten up my lips. And then I brought in the Nutrition avocado mask, sheet mask that I got out of the Macy's box with the TonyMoly. That was the TonyMoly takeover. And I'm going to get into this. I'm not quite sure how to open it. I don't know if that was the right way to start. Maybe down here at the bottom. Now the avocado sheet mask, oh, I thought it was going to tell me more, but it's all in Korean. So let's see what it says over here. This mask is infused with avocado extract that will work as an anti-inflammatory and soothe skin irritation. Okay, well that's good to know. I might need to put it on here when I get done, or maybe some of the essence. But anyways, how was your weekend? Did y'all watch the Dollar Tree train, or have you watched it? We went out yesterday at 2 p.m. Central Time. We had 14 channels, and I'll put the little ad toward the end of this video if you want to see who all's in it if you haven't watched it. And then there'll be a playlist on each Dollar Tree train. Most everybody has a playlist. I'll have the playlist. I'll put that in this video. But we really had some great finds for back to school. And it amazes me how much we can find because, you know, you think just school supplies, but there's much more, you know, as we know when we're shopping as moms and grandmas for back to school. But anyway, I thought we found some really great items. I liked everybody's finds. And, ooh, this feels nice and cool. Let's see how it does. And we'll get on with this. Today I've got some friend mail from Plushback Fan. And he's with Dream Big Productions. Plushback Fan has a channel. And you can go and check him out. And I also have our week 4 prize. And of course this is July 28th, so we're getting toward the end. You only have a few days, but now I will probably draw on this through this week. So it'll include all the way up to August 1st and 2nd in this week, because we had that 5th wheel in there and trying to get it all squared away. It's just a little bit different. So, and then I'll be picking winners sometime that following week, like after Mass Monday, because I do a separate video for that. So be looking for winners to come out next week sometime. And this feels really good just on my hands. So I've heard this is a really good one. I don't think I've ever used the avocado mask, so this will be nice to use. Anyway, we're going to show week 4. But I have to tell you guys something about my husband's Parkinson's. He's gone into PPD, which is Parkinson dementia disease. And it came on rather suddenly, and I think I've already talked about that a little bit, but now there's this new drug that they have that's probably just a couple of years old, and that makes it new. Anyways, it's a specialty drug. So when the doctor prescribed it to him, we had to, I guess, send it off. The specialty pharmacy called us from Dallas and said that we needed a letter from the doctor. And long story short, it took like 10 days to get that approved, which I was really amazed. It was really like a miracle that it got approved, because on January 9th is when they put it in. And then it was like, I don't know, like the 20th, and we still hadn't had it. And we prayed on it. We had our church pray on it last Sunday, and Monday he got approved. I mean, it was like just a miracle. But let me tell you something. The drug for 30 pills, 30 days, $5,700. $5,700. I'm not kidding. $5,700. So the insurance, our insurance, said they would pay for like $3,800 or so of it, and it left us a copay of $1,618, which, we couldn't do that. But the pharmacy, when they called and told me that, they said, I'm going to give you a number of the Health Well Foundation and call them and see if you can apply for a grant for Parkinson's for Kevin. And so I did. And of course, I didn't know how this was all on the same day after we found out that we're approved, and they put in the information and he got approved for a year, but the amount was $6,000. So basically, because the copay's so high, we've got at least 3 months, or maybe over a little 3 months, around 3.5 months worth of foundation money that we can use to pay for that medicine. Thank God. We're so thankful. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. And we can see how it's going to work. And then the foundation said if you run out of money, which we probably will, they said to call them back and they could check with another, I guess, grantor. I guess they have grantees or grantors that grant this money, and they said they could check with another one. So we'll just have to wait and see. We got the medicine last Wednesday, and he's been taking it now for 5 days. It takes 5 to 10 days for it to see a difference, but it's really supposed to help with the hallucinations and confusion. And that's what PDD is. It's not memory. It's not like he doesn't know us or anything, or he's not dementia, like repeating things over and over. It's not like that. So it's like if he gets an idea in his head, like I told y'all, to go somewhere, then he can't let it go. He thinks that we're going, either on vacation or going wherever. So, but it's going to have time. So just prayers for my husband that works for him. I'd appreciate it so much. And then I want to show you my friend mail. And this mask looks like it's just going to be a little loose. It's not wanting to stick to my face the way I would like for it to. But I think that happens sometimes with some of the masks. I did get several cards from Plush Pat Fan, and I don't know the order that I got them on, but this one looks like July 17th, which was my brother's birthday. This here is a card that he sent, and it says, here's a space shuttle themed postcard for yours to keep as a souvenir, Plush Pat Fan. And like I was telling you, he does have a channel, so if you go over and see him, be sure and let him know Miss Jackie sent you over. And if you're new, subscribe. He does little Hello Kitty videos for about 4 to 5 minutes, and they're really cute, great educational, and if you got little kids or grandkids, they might enjoy watching them as well. And he has Supersonic or Sonic Hedgehog on his post page. So like I said, just go over and check him out. And this is my postcard, very cute. Now he's been into this sending me cat astronaut postcards, and I got this one of this beautiful tabby cat, and this was postmarked on July. Looks like it was postmarked on July 18th, so like the next day. Isn't that cute? And then I got this one postmarked also on July 18th, and the cat's just sitting there. Look at that. Now, that looks like one of the astronauts, and they just put a cat face on there instead. But isn't that something? I don't know where he finds these cards. And then the last one I got most recently, which was July 23rd, was this cat. And this one's getting prepared to eat some dinner, it looks like. So isn't that cute? There's not really any explanation about the cards. It's just the pictures, but a lot of them are retro cards. And like I said, I don't know where he gets them, but they're all so cute. So these were the cards that he sent this week, and they're just so cute. Thank you, Plush Bat Fan. I really appreciate you. Those are so cute. I've got a nice collection going. Now the Jubilee. Now let's talk about the Jubilee. We're having the Jubilee. Everybody's having a good time. And we're in week 4. And I've got my week 4 prize. And this is going to be mostly TEMU items that I put together. But there is going to be a little skincare. Or maybe it's makeup. Maybe both. Maybe a little of both. If all things work out, it's coming in this Dollar General Days of Beauty, which I got this free a couple of years ago, all the stuff that was in there, but now they do it differently, so I don't know if I'll ever get another free one or not. But anyway, I'm packing it in this box, and there's a couple of small things in here, and one of them is a ring, and it's a little turtle ring, and it's so cute. It's in silver. Very, very cute. And that's going to be in there. Try to keep it all together. And then I have another little ring. And this looks like a pinky ring or something. I don't know. It's really small looking. And it's got a little bit of, like, I don't know, like diamond look to it. So I don't know. I mean, it don't fit my pinky. Might fit here. I would say this is a size, around a size 6. Because my fingers, this is a 4.5. I think this is a 7, so I think this finger is a 6. So that's how it would look. So you're going to get that. And it could be a pinky ring. It just depends on the size of your fingers and everything. But you're going to get that. You're going to get these little dainty earrings. Let me see what they look like here. These little earrings look like this. Aren't those pretty? And it'll go with that ring pretty well, the one that I just showed you that's real dainty. So some dainty little earrings, and it's got the backers in there. I just didn't take them out. And they're in their little sleeve that I get from TEMU. So it'll come all nice and safe. The next thing you're going to get is the See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil owls. And this is what they look like. We've got the See No Evil, the Speak No Evil, and then we have the Hear No Evil. So it's a little set, and you're going to get this. I was going to keep this, but I never did get it set out. So I thought, well, you know, if I've just got it sitting here, and it's not doing me any good, I might as well gift it out to one of you guys. And you could use it for yourself or give it as a gift. So anyways, that's going to be in here. And I did get that from TEMU. The next thing from TEMU that you're going to get is this bag. And this is just a little small crossbody bag. And I don't know that it's in the bag that it came in, but it's in there for protection. And you've got a little fur handle. You've got a gold, I guess, enclosure opening. And then there's no pockets on the inside. It's just big enough to throw your phone, maybe a little wallet. And you can take the chain off if you don't want to use it, if you want to just use the handle. It looks a little retro to me. I don't know what the designer it's supposed to be. So you're going to get that little bag, little crossbody bag. You're going to get some skincare that was in my Macy's box that I'm not going to try because I don't have good reaction to green tea, drinking it, and I'm not sure about putting it on my face because a couple times my face has turned red. So I'm going to send this green tea, the Choc green tea foam cleanser. And then this is a pretty good size green tea super light daily defense SPF 50. So you're going to get this as well to give yourself some defense from the summer heat. Okay, now that was from my Macy's box. From TEMU, you're going to get this neutral eyeshadow Hello XOXO palette, and it's just all neutrals. And I don't know if I can get it open to show you. I think it's sealed, so I'm not going to unseal it. So you're going to get the XXO neutral eyeshadow palette. And these are just random things. And then the last thing in here is the work bag. And this is not in the same plastic packaging, but I put it in this. And this is the work bag. It's a two-part. You've got this little cosmetic work bag, which is, I guess, heavy-duty canvas-like, and then kind of plastic on the inside, or vinyl on the inside, so you can keep stuff in there, and if it spills or something, it's not going to ruin it. So that'll be good, and it's got a little slip handle. You could use it for a little wallet, too. And then you're going to get this bag. I will tell you, it's got a little bit of, I don't know what this is. On the back side, you can kind of see that. Just a little bit of something. I don't know if it'll just wash off. But it's the work bag. And it's a closure with a snap. You've got plastic interior. And then you've got a zipper for pouch there. So it's a good size. And it's the work bag. And of course I got that from TEMU. And you're going to get that along with the little cosmetic bag together. And I'm going to get that back in this plastic. It didn't come in this particular plastic either, but I've got it in here, of course, for protection. So that is my week 4 giveaway. And of course, what do you have to do? You have to use hashtag Jubilee in a sentence down below to be entered into the Jubilee. And you can start the Jubilee anytime. You don't have to just like be a part of it since the beginning. Anytime, if you're a new subscriber here, you can join up as long as you're publicly subscribed to me, and you can be part of this Jubilee giveaway. And the mask is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I would, recommend TonyMoly. They do have great masks. I'm going to put a little bit on my skin here for a little refreshment on my arms, and it's been feeling good here on my décolleté. But that is my giveaway for week 4. And the Jubilee is a year-long giveaway that I'm doing. And you have to be publicly subscribed, 18 years or older, an address in the continental USA, Dollar General of this box, or any TEMU or any items that I showed here are not affiliated, neither is YouTube. It's all stuff that I've purchased or received through boxes and or gifts that I'm giving to you in this giveaway if you're the winner. And let's see, you must use the hashtag Jubilee in a sentence down below. And I don't know if I've left anything else out other than if you want to get an entry in the monthly July, which I showed the monthly prize last week, which includes a Natasha Denona face palette and some other good brands like Rodale. Yeah, Rodale Diamond Facial Oil. Those two alone, the value is about $160, but there's other things in there. It's about a $400 giveaway. Go check that out if you want to share a video to have an entry, because I hand draw that. Just let me know where you shared it, or any video. When you share it, you can pick the video you want to share. You can share it, let me know where you shared it, and you can get up to 3 entries. So you have until this week, if you're interested in that monthly giveaway, to get an entry in up to 3. So share 3 videos, 3 different videos, tell me where you shared them, and you can get up to 3. But anyways, that's my Mask Monday. My mask feels really good. My face feels really hydrated. And I really don't know if it was inflamed or not, but it's not going to hurt it to have a little avocado on it. Avocado is good. I try to eat a half an avocado every day. Can't say that I make it every day, but I do have it in my diet on a regular basis. And the Plush Bat fan, again, thank you for all the cute little kitty cat postcards and the space shuttle postcard. That was really nice to get. And the Merit still on my lips, so that's the Merit lip gloss. I think they're going to have that in FabFitFun. So, and if you're going to renew up for FabFitFun, you need to do it real soon if you want to get the locked in prices. And be sure and go watch the Dollar Tree train, and I'll have that ad at the end here of everyone that's in it, because like I said, we have 14 channels. I do want to shout out Tracy for doing and helping me with the playlist, the thumbnails, and the ads. She does those. She does wonderful. She's really great at doing that, and I thank you so much. And I'm going to give a little shout out to Michelle with Wavy Like the Ocean, because she did provide us with Dollar Tree photos for those ads that Tracy did, and some of our train ride contributors. I think Wendy Jean sent over some pictures, and I think Sue actually, contacted Michelle. So thank you, Sue, for getting those pictures over, and anyone that sent pictures. I don't know who all may have also sent pictures that was in the collab, but thank you very much for making it a success. And one other person I'll shout out here is Sherry. Sherry with Single Mom Reviews. As we start doing our winners in 2 weeks, she will keep us a list going on who the channel is and who their winner is, because no one can duplicate a winner, and everyone must follow the rules of commenting on every video. That's the way we can find out if you're publicly subscribed or not. So you have to do that. Use the code word if they gave you one, and of course comment and be publicly subscribed to all the channels. So we check all of that. So that's how you're entered into the Dollar Tree train giveaways, and that'll be 14 giveaways, and those will be announced starting on August 10th. Some of them will be announced, like me, I'll announce on Mass Monday, which will be the 11th. And others may do theirs during the week with their own little video. Everybody does it different. Some people does it on their community tab. So listen to what they tell you on how to find the winner of their Dollar Tree train prize. But yeah, I think that's all I have. I might refresh my lips with this Merit oil. And let me know what you think about the giveaway. Just a nice little collage, mostly TEMU, and like you said, I did add in a couple things from Macy's box of skincare. So, and the eyeshadow palette that I showed in that was from TEMU. So everything but I guess the 2 things from Macy's was all TEMU. So, all right, that's it. You all have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for being here with me. And please keep my husband in your prayers that the medicine that we're getting is going to work, and that it is that we're going to be able to afford to be able to get it. So far we're good, and we're very thankful. And of course, pray for all the people that have been, that are still reeling from the floods, not only in Texas, but all the way up to New York, New Jersey area. I just know it's just been a span of lots of rain and water, high water and floods. So keep all those, and the people in the hot temperatures, that's all over the U.S., I think, pretty much. And keep all of them in your prayers. And I thank you all for watching today. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.